Alright, today we've got a fairly short video about floss. Everyone's favorite. Actually, hardly anyone's favorite. But we're going to cover a few things that will show you how to make flossing a lot easier, I believe. And to start with, why bother? Why do you even floss? Well, you don't have to. You can just brush. But it's going to get your teeth about 60–65% clean. Maybe if you're a really good brusher, 70% clean. But I just know if you put your dishes in the dishwasher and they came out 70% clean, you know, for some people that might be good enough, but for most of us it wouldn't be quite good enough. So we need to floss in order to clean out in between the teeth where the toothbrush bristles can't go. And this is probably a subject for another video, but you're not just going to pop that floss in and pop it out again like some kids do. You need to pop it in, kind of pull it against one tooth and shoe shine it a bit, push it against the other surface, shoe shine it a bit, and then pop it out. But mainly what we're going to be talking about today is how to make this easier. And you make it easier, I'll just give it away by showing you, by tying your floss into a little circle. You can't really see that? Well, I've got a stand-in. Here's a little easier to see piece. And basically, what you'll be trying to accomplish is tying it into a loop. There's a lot of tricky ways to do it, and they're not easy, but there is one easy way that I have found, and I'll show you quite quickly. You put the two ends together and just tie an overhand knot in that floss, bringing, you know, both ends through the circle. So there's your overhand knot. Now as soon as you pull on this on actual floss, it'll tend to, the knot will just slide off the end. So you'll find you need to do another knot, or maybe even two other knots, but it goes pretty quick. If the knots don't end up in the exact same place on the floss, then as soon as you pull, they will slide together. Now you've got a loop where you can support it on the middle fingers or the forefingers, or a thumb and forefinger, or both thumbs, whatever it takes to get it between the teeth, all the way from the back to the front and back around to the other side again. So tying your floss into a loop, it just takes a moment, but you can then utilize all the floss, almost all of it. As soon as you've flossed between a couple of teeth, it looks a little, you know, not so clean anymore, you just slide down to some nice clean floss, do another couple of teeth, and then slide down more. The only part you can't use are these two little ends outside the knot. Haven't figured it out yet. And then the best part of all for some of us, especially adults who pack food between a tooth or two, often the upper back molars or something like that, you can pop that in and pull this knot through the contact area. It's not going to be as big as it appears on my cotton demo floss here. It'll be pretty small, and you pop it through and it'll drag out all the sort of debris that tends to pack in between some of those areas and drive you crazy. On the bright side, if you have a tooth like that, you probably floss a lot more than most people. Well, try it. Let me know what you think.